Hello everyone, thank you for joining. I'm Ami broadcasting from Far East Japan. Happy Hump Day. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday so far this week. And this is a personal power reminder with the keyword awareness, introducing the Japanese way of identifying the energy with that key related word as in the wisdom for our better in. So let me share this link, post a link to X so that people can come join and connect. All right, so post in and see how it floats. So I'm gonna give a few moments and to see how it will flow. So I'm having a rainy day. The second rainy day here. It's the spring rain. It's happening. And okay, here we go. Oh, good. That link has been posted. So hoping that to be able to connect from the joiner through X. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is the link. And let me go here. X and taking time. So speaking of the energy word, join us here. Excellent. So now I posted here. Okay. Um, the energy word, key word in the Japanese community that we use this key related word frequently for everyday life. So if you're familiar with Reiki or Ki, and that's just a part of this combined word with the energy word. So I chose the seven, one of these most frequently used for everyday activity in dialoguing with others and ourselves for a way to relate to energy, which is everything is made of energy. So particular way to relate to that energy, which give us an idea what we can do to use a conscious choice to choose the way to um, dedicate, participate for intentional creation for our everyday life. So that's what the idea, and this is quite unique to Japanese community with the language matters, and even this character is from China. The Chinese uses it in a different way, so I think that's the modality of the way relate to energy, which is, every one of us has a unique way to relate to energy in in the culture or the regions, or and the word command our behavior. So word is to think and behave in particular way. So the using this word as a commander into something related to energy is consciously or subconsciously most of the time, um, to use that whatever available as an energy for particular action or way to think and relate to and use. So if you can find some new idea from the Japanese way of identifying non-physical aspect of everyday life as an energy, and you can use it as a tool to direct before it becomes visible. Most of the important aspect of our life is invisible before it becomes visible, as in a baby exists before born and to visible. However, that our information capturing system for human beings, 80% of the information we capture from eyes. So the show me, it's easy to identify visible, physical element because of that human function in its nature. However, paying attention to non-physical is the beginning of something visible. So, yeah, it's wise to learn the way to identify non-physical energy in everyday life and to consciously direct and choose before it becomes visible. Preparation is everything. So my wish here is to provide some opportunity for you to find some new idea, to noticing invisible aspect as an energy. So then use it as a tool for directing your attention to your own bettering. The energy moves where attention is given. Who is the attention giver of your energy is you. So you have a power to direct once you know what you are doing. So the idea is the non-physical aspect is the most of the main aspect. So that's what as an sharing as an wisdom, sharing the word each week as an Wednesdays reminder and wisdom here. So I think I'd like to start this week's wisdom is um, okay. So the key word, energy word here this week is tat kibun. This is bun, part of energy. Kibun. We are always being part of energy. Like I am part of this space in this room. I am part of this broadcast. So being part of the energy really influence our being. So when you go to a beautiful environment and then that beauty influence us because we are part of that environment. So the mood, part of the energy, showing up as in a mood, how we feel. sometimes being influenced by the world around us as in being part of energy. So if you are feeling or like your mood all of a sudden become down or bad, and then what you can do is to change being part of that energy. So the mood is the tool to become aware that how we are resonating within and the world around us. So if it's in a positive resonance and that mood is really nice and positive emotion, it's showing up as in a mood, good mood. And if it's off or resonating in negative aspect, and then it feels as an spooky, scary, fearful, or irritated, so that, most of the time that we notice coming out from within as an emotion, which is how we're going to hold the energy. But being part of nature, that think about, we are always being part of that space around us. And for example, like today, this is the second day of raining days, and I'm being part of that rainy weather. So my mood being part, hi Mel, being part of that rainy weather, the energy is really low. The feeling down, my body feels like my hair is like becoming buff, So influenced by the space around me as on the weather. So being part of that energy, and my mood is really like cloudy, mood low. So what I can do is to change in that mood. However, if it's rainy, it's very difficult, challenging to change the rainy weather into a sunny sky with the local one person's power to directing energy. So, giving our attention to something that I can do is to, eating something favorite food for lunch, for example, and to wearing something color to boost in energy. I chose red. So, to changing the mood with the intention, if something that it's we cannot do anything to change the environment influencing our mood, being part of that energy. So choosing some other energy, intentionally creating the atmosphere, the world around us, to minimizing the damage, being part of the not so ideal larger scale of energy is surround us. Sometimes is that the mood. Let's say that it's a good example for when they're in the COVID peak time, that we are all being part of that energy. As in most of us, it's the first time that unsureness, scary, and all these new experience give us so much lessons, right? Being part of that energy, and that is something that we can do to change the dynamic. However, giving a focus to finding something enjoyable, staying home, connecting a community, to make a new friend as in a new broadcasting platform and community. That's how we met, right? Well, so that's our choice to change the uh, mood, kibun, the feeling, emotion, even that is the entire larger scale of being part of that space or the world or the community is giving us a challenging energy to being part of it. So we can use a conscious choice, choose to take it as a lesson, finding some benefit from being part of that negative energy and being part of that. Or if you can change the way to being part of as in a community or the workplace, being part of that feeding, it's not so resonating to ideal flow or ideal creation, and then you can choose to change in the relationship dynamic or the work environment. So let's check the aspect. Kibun, being part of that energy, is the mood, is the indicator that how resonating to the world around and the world within you. So today is the 6th. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. It's red, looking orangey, but this is the orange. So this is red. I'm matching with the red. Red is the root chakra. It's the first energy center about community, feeding, being, belong to, safe, survival, basic needs of life, relationship with the mother figure, including Mother Earth and Mother. The first energy center with the flexibility, with the Kibun. It's just perfect example, like the Mother Earth giving the rain for the second day around me, literally, so that my mood, Kibun, is easily drifting into the blue. So then being flexibility to get boosted, and I chose the red color to wear, and being flexible about to entertaining self, to managing that mood coming from being part of that energy in the heavy cold rain weather. So the flexibility is the power indeed. So that's the Wisdom Wellness Wisdom Wednesday. And one of these energy being part is unable to direct it as the weather, then adjust self to be flexible, to find a better resonance. Or if we can change being part of that energy, like let's say watching the news and disinformation is bringing such an harmful energy, and what's happening in some regions or some people, and if you like to change being part of that energetic state with that information is bringing energy, and then you can simply turn off that news and find some resonance. Maybe the information contents, listening to the music, or to play with animals, or play with the plants or nature, and if it's raining, then find something outside of the information that giving you the negative energy and being part. So that is something that we can flexibly turn that information off, TV off, and to do something exciting, do something helping you find the joy within. The size doesn't matter. That little joy is grow when you give your attention, and then energy grows where attention is given more and more, that energy, and it's grow. And when you are being part of that negative energy from the media or news, and then keep connecting, being part of it, and that grows grows being part of it. So it's totally up to us to choose which resonates. So when needed to watch the news, sometimes that you get to get that information from the news, which especially I was experiencing when I was with the corporation. That's part of my work and an assignment, so needed to exposed to that and being part of it, and then get the information and head out of here. So it's all matters to what is needed, and then what is needed to sustaining a good resonance into ideal helpful state, and to grow the ideal resonance from within and also the world around, and the mood is going to shift. Be flexibly, especially with being part of community, family member, um, being feeling safe, survival. This is a great example that currently is such an large scale, worldwide scale, that to so many attention is given to the challenging safety, and or the election years, and then these unity power is unstable, I must say. So being flexible, at least that ourselves can give our attention to the inner peace, and then grow that world peace, start with inner peace for each one of us to find it, maintain it, and grow and extend, expand. That's something that we individually can do anytime, no matter what. So let us choose to be part of ideal resonance. And of course, this protection and safety is the foundation for this life. And find a connection to the nature or the support community if we need it. And with that flexibility, maintaining our mood. And the mood is the indicator that is this resonating. You are encouraged to choose for better resonance. So be wise to be flexible with courage to change and protect all peace, love, joy first. Use the kibun as a measure. Thanks for joining. Thank you, Mel. So would you like to pick the remind keyword awareness for this week? If so, let me have the number between 1 to 7, and I'm more than happy to offer the energy scan at the same time. Oh, maybe I want to use this card too. This card too later. Inner child. Kimochi is the emotion. I realized that this card, Kimochi card for 3 years old, teaching the emotions to the to children. It's the Kimochi is the Kimochi card is the Kimochi Kimochi is how you're gonna hold the energy is the emotion. That's that's the link to this inner child card, huh? Interesting. Connected. No wonder my attention was given to this card at the store. So 2 for you, Mel. 1, 2, and 1, 2. That brave, brave, brave energy, brave energy. Brave energy is the courage. You, brave energy. Yuki is the courage. Ah, you pick the courage. So the 2 aspect would be 1, 2. 1, 2. Ah, the yellow. 3rd energy center, solar plexus. It's about desire, self-center, willpower, confidence, self-esteem, self-love. That's what the energy center with the flexibility. Flexibility with the courage, brave energy. So let me go get some energy scan for you. The 3rd energy center with the courage is pretty much about spot on to a self-love, self-center first, and sometimes it's very difficult to bring your needs first, especially caregiver, care taker for family member or friends and offer in. If it is easy for you to give, and to receive is more harder. Thank you, the yellow 3. And stand up for your own needs, desire is needed, courage, brave energy. However, I feel like I want to pick this inner child card. Is that okay for you, Mel? In conjunction with this brave energy in the 3rd energy center, and see how it resonates and play with as in a wisdom. So the emotion, kimochi, how you gonna hold energy? This is the emotion card, and 2. So 1, 2, and then from the top, 1, 2. This is the dog, and the feeling, emotion is disappointing. Disappointing because the things didn't come out as I thought it would be. So really feeling down, disappointing. So that's what the emotion in conjunction with this brave energy, with the flexibility. Well, you know what? It came to me that even if we stand up for our spirit or our own needs or desire, sometimes it's unsuccessful, and then get disappointed to having the response from the person or response from the world around us, which is quite different from thought it would be. Even we use the courage and okay, so let's do this, or speak out, or I'm gonna do this, and then done. However, it's not the way that it thought it would be. So disappointing. It could be happening. However, this courage, the brave energy is wasted. No, I don't think so. It's just depositing that muscle building to support our desire and to be flexible, even given that feeling disappointed. Perhaps that maybe we are protecting not to speak up for our own needs in order to get hurt, in order to not to get disappointed. Maybe fear of rejection. It just want to avoid to hear no. You know, you're not gonna get it. And so perhaps that could be underneath of that psychologically. Not all the time, but possibility would be there. So, and then to explore that possibility and what would be the possibility, and we must knock the door courageously until it opens. Right. So never know until you knock it and to open it. So if there's a door, just be sure to, and then sometimes it's really needing the brave energy to knock it, especially the doctor's appointment, or something that it really matters to our desire, our will, the center of the. It's a very important aspect of our everyday life, coordinated health, of course, the health, physical, and then your desires is you wanting to experience long enough, is the childhood, or. So it is okay to get disappointed. However, congratulate the action with the courage, brave energy to building the muscle to support ourselves, standing up for our own will, desire with personal power, and to boosting the self-esteem, to sparkling the confidence. So I'm sending, that's a great reminder actually, with the flexibility. So I'm sending a healing and boosting self-esteem, courage, power to support inner child's needs to come through with the adult capability and knowledge and superpower that you have and we all have. Thank you for allowing. Yeah, I think that if you have a desire since the childhood, you're welcome. And that inner child still exists within us. And from back then, we as a human being, as a person, now became the person with the superpower. Since we started to have the desire when you are 3 years old, child disappointing perhaps, but maybe now we are totally capable handling that needs as an adult wise human during this journey of so many disappointment, so many experience made us stronger with a superpower available person. That's a great reminder and courageous way to use the braveness. However, that to learning something, the structures as an adult gives us more information, and more information gives us an opportunity to more think about. Overthinking give us an space that cannot move everywhere. So the ignorances is power sometimes, because if you know it, it's too scary. Are you familiar with that feeling? If you are talking to someone you have no idea that person is, and then just openly talk about it. But once you get the information about that person, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, can talk to this person, let's say, like some president of some countries, or for example, right? Before knowing that information, and then it's open. It's just a guy from different countries and talking, and it was like, ah. So sometimes it's all this information knowledge gives us a more challenge and requires more brave energy to overcoming it. So the flexibility to support our will is the way using the intellect, and then balancing out to be ready to get disappointment, prepare for it, and then to detach into the outcome, but do it anyway in a safe way to support. That's something. That's the step to healthy growth, I think. Well, thank you for joining and listening. Allowing. So, before closing here, this is a energy circle that I took this to the shrine at the first day of this March month and get some blessings. So if you haven't add your word yet, well, thank you, Mel. Please let me know. I will handwrite your word here and to send some energy. That's something that I do every morning, that I send each word energy as a healing practice, as a healer. So please, courage. Okay, so I'm gonna add the courage word, your word. That's a good one. It's courage. Yeah, yeah. Good, good. Okay, so let us connect as one energy, and yeah, I think that's a good one. Yeah, good one. And using this crystal tuning fork to just cleansing the energy and set the tones, and then conscious breathing exercise to then close the broadcast. Okay. Well, you know what? I think I want to choose this inner child card one more time with the story for the kimochi. What was this week's kibun, being part of that energy? That was the reminder, wisdom for all of us. And here is the kimochi card for kibun. The similar kibun and kimochi is very similar. Kimochi and kibun. This is this week's kibun and kimochi. This is the emotion, the feeling, and this is the mood, being part of. So this is something influenced by the world around us, environment, space. And kimochi is more of including, it's coming out from our core essence. So how you're gonna have that energy is up to us. And sometimes this body is indicating that bad energy. That's something that I've been having, is the my body is allergic to responding to the allergy and giving me a bad energy. So energy is pretty bad from body. So I felt bad, the bad energy, and feeling really bad, not so good. So it including that physical, emotional, being, it's coming from a whole person being, and within ourselves is creating that energy. So the way of perceive, I mean, that is the same, but it's more of coming within inner world driven energetic emotion. And this one is the environmental influenced feeling emotion, is the mood. So that's it's in English it's pretty much about the same, but it's the in Japanese is quite different. Perhaps it's about the collective first mentality mindset community, is really this being part of the energy is crucial, that as a cultural collective relatedness, I guess. So kimochi is the one person's energetic being, one person's personal energetic status, how you're going to hold that energy. So that's that emotion. And this is the, it's the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another dog. So the emotion is sad, feeling sad. And the feeling sad is the emotion. The feeling is that the heart is painful and want to cry. That's the sadness. Feeling sad. Feeling my heart is hurting and want to cry. That's the feeling with the um, being part of the energy. That's interesting. Synchronizing, being part of that energy and feeling really sad, and that feeling as the heart is hurting and wanting to cry. This is exactly like I was watching the world news this morning, and the children's needing food, and the bomb is dropped, and that is really sad. Being part of that energy. So I needed to turn that off, so that is exactly that feeling, being part of kibun, the bad kibun, the sad kibun, sadness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the story. For example, it's the get the rainbow. It's so happy. This is like so opposite. So opposite. I guess I need to find a sad story. Sad story. I think I picked it up. Sad story. Let's see. Where is the not organizing? Sad story. This is for learning the emotion with the story for 3 years old, and I got lost. Aha. Sad. Oh, this is. I think I picked the other one the other day. The same one. It's raining, and it's so disappointing. Well, that's disappointing. It's not sad. The sad one. It's pretty challenging. Let's see. Where is the? Oh, here is that. This is the sad one. I dropped the ice cream. It's so sad. Can't eat. Well, that is also sad. And you know what I noticed is that the sadness is that this is really sad, and then disappointing too. And I guess that through the life experience, we increase the vocabulary of seeing. Seeing, I mean, to associate the feeling, such as perhaps that sadness, many different kind of sadness. Ice cream. Yeah, I know. It's very sad and it's dropped and there's so many different kind of sad situation. And I think we learn from our experience. And this is the 3 years old can understand the sadness in this way. That's what I realized that and then also loving is the we increase the many loving feeling related associated to the particular experience as a grown up. So the inner child is dropping the ice cream. It's so sad. Being part of that sadness is can eat something expected to taste delicious favorite experience and not happening and feeling sad. So being part of that energy, and what we can do is to asking someone to get another one, right? Or cry. So that's something we can do. If we are an adult, we can buy another one or get another one somehow to fulfill the needs met. But 3 years old, what are you gonna do? Maybe powerfully crying and to get the needs met, needing the courage. Without the courage, they can get another one. Maybe an adult need a courage to ask and get another one, or just to buy yourself. Whatever that would that be, that fulfilling our needs and feeling that emotion sad, and then to change and make it as a good kibun That's the most important things in a good focus, I think. Well, thank you for joining. I hope that I can play with this card a little better when we practice use it in the future. So let us connect as one energy before doing that. And this crystal folk to change the energy, to clean up, cleanse the space and the energy. So please join to use this high vibration frequency to adjust your energy for better in. Cleaning up the space in between here. Okay. So let us connect as one energy by synchronizing our breath consciously, deeply inhaling from nose and then exhale slowly and connect each part of you, what you are thinking, feeling, how's your physical body, and bringing all part of you here now as an 0 point being current with the first deep breath, and then the second one to let go, and the third one to connect to your chosen goal, which is next destination, Uri, and to connect that co-creating field of energy of oneness, reminding that we are connected, and then send support one another and receive the power, and then fully using human gift of oneness and intentional creation, bringing healing together. So ready, inhaling and to connect, being current, conscious breath. Inhaling from the nose, counting 3, 1. Now, 2, 3, and exhale. Now, let go. All no longer serving energy. Negative energy, all the energy, no longer serving the energy. People, event, way of being, repeating pattern, saying out and out, out when we exhale. So ready? Inhaling now. So now just take a moment and reminding yourself where you're heading. What is your next destination? What is your goal, wishes, new reality? Bringing all here now. And just take a moment and to embody in it how you feel, who's around you, what's the temperature, where are you? You know, let's do that. Embodying your new reality. Bringing in all the resonance to your chosen experience. So now, connect the energy as one energy to this. Feel the energy of oneness that we are co-creating and reminding ourselves that we are all connected under one sky. So it's natural to intentionally join and connect oneness and then send the good thought and just embody as if it's already happening for each of our intention here now. And then also bringing the resonance from the universe. And then bring it in to your local creation and healing. So let's do that. Ready? Inhaling now. Embody and connect as one energy. And then receive one. And then bring it in here. As your creation, your intention, your new reality here now. Well, thank you for joining and co-creating. Thank you for sharing lovely presents live, Mel. And thank you for joining replay viewer if you're still joining replay viewing. And from X, thank you. Or Twitch, thank you. And yeah, look forward to connecting you for the next week as Wellness Wisdom Wednesday, as well as the Personal Power Reminder. Thank you so much, Mel. You have a wonderful evening and happy hump day to you and everybody. And I see you when I see you. If you can, please leave me a heart or subscribe to YouTube if you haven't done it. That will make me happy. All right. Thank you.